fifth and final one-day international. That's the match summary. Bangladesh could only make 192, but it was more than enough. England struggling up to 139. Trial by spin. 5 spin bowlers employed by Bangladesh, and they won pretty comfortably in the end by 53 runs. I've got Mike and Nick alongside me. Trial by spin is exactly what it was, and we've been talking about it the last 20 minutes or so. The England batsmen really didn't have much of an idea how to play against it, Mike.
No, a combination of static footwork from the crease and then just an inability, I think, to play in a wristy fashion, try and manoeuvre the ball. This was a classic example of an opening batsman faced with a lot of spin and really not sure where to go. And then, as the run rate increased, there was a little bit of panic set in. There were a few run-outs and that kind of thing, but it was all down to the fact that that run rate continued to increase, and it's very, very difficult when you're first coming in and the ball is spinning, and let's face it, these boys bowl well. They know how to bowl spin. They're presented with perfect conditions to do so.
Well, the pressure mounted, Nick, didn't it? The way the spin bowlers took stranglehold on the England batting, and of course when that happens, it inevitably leads to misunderstandings and confusion in the calling, and the running disintegrated, basically, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what pressure brings, isn't it? The other thing I guess you have to bring in with confusion between players and run-outs, etc., is these guys are brought together from counties. You know, they're not a side that play regularly together. They played a bit recently together, of course, because they played in a Test series, and this is the 4th one-day international. But essentially, they're still learning about each other's games. They're still learning about where each batsman likes to hit the ball and looking for runs. Who's more of a run thief, if you like, and who's more of a slow, takes their time between the wickets, if you like. So inevitably you are going to have 1 or 2 problems, but they're compounded by the pressure that Bangladesh's bowlers, and the fielders though, take nothing away. The fielding was excellent too. They did everything they had to do. The captain was saying, "Get in on the one." The captain played his part too. He didn't allow the game to meander in the middle overs. He put all the fielders in and said, "Right, we know they're under pressure. You've got to do something." And often it's easy just to go the other way and just make the game play itself out for a while.
There was only one period really when Bangladesh looked to struggle a bit in the field. That's when North East was batting. There was a bit of a flurry of runs at the top just after the lunch break.
Well, yes, but even he didn't score at an alarming rate.
Right.
What was he, 40 odd, 41
Maybe it was when
or 70 odd?
Vince came in and got a quick 16. I know it's not a lot of runs.
But as you say, apart from that, Bangladesh really in control of the game in the field, and that's what we're talking about, that it was the bowlers dictating to the batsmen rather than the other way around. And it was clear there were 2 sides out there, one not particularly used to the conditions, but Bangladesh who knew exactly how to play it in the conditions. The captain was excellent. He set quite attacking fields. He had the right men back in the right positions. Fielders backed up those bowlers superbly, so they knew exactly what they were about.
It's important though to keep this in perspective. You know, there'll be 15 or so guys up in that England squad now, probably having a chat right now about how we can get better. I can think of players that are 5-10 years ahead in development than those guys up there who would still have struggled today on this surface. So it's not.
We will keep it
against those players.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Against those bowlers. That's what
we'll keep it in perspective. Yeah. That's fine.
Well, the result really. Although it's always nice to win, and you should hate losing, whether it's an under-11s game, an under-19 game, or a Test match. You should hate losing. But at this stage of their careers, it's a good time to get a lesson on how to play spin. And so if they can sit there now and spend a bit of time talking about how they might play a little bit better tomorrow, then they've overcome one more hurdle on the progression of their careers.
Somebody who had a really good day today was Anamul Haque, the Bangladesh opening batsman and wicket-keeper. He scored a half-century and kept pretty tidily. Had one or two little horrors.
The first one was a very difficult chance, but he should have called that second one. He did catch that one, and then of course this was brilliant down the other side. Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah, he was basically airborne when he took the bails off there, wasn't he?
Well, it sums up in many ways what the energy that they had as a group.
He's not
they
shy
scented
either,
it.
Yeah, he doesn't shut up, man.
No, there was a
when
lot.
When did they learn this?
There was a lot of noise. I don't know, but
the moment they're out of the womb.
Is that what it is? Oh dear, but okay, kept pretty well. I mean, difficult conditions in which